everybody. I hope that you are doing well. So I know I went live and did a very short video earlier, but I had a really weird thing happen. I was just sitting here shuffling the cards. I wasn't really focused on anything in particular, and a card mess occurred. And when the card mess occurred, we got 3 cards that turned over on top of the table. And this is the interesting part. So on the floor, the cards, instead of just sort of spreading out or flying all over the place and landing in a heap, the cards literally landed in 7 distinct piles. So I was like, all right, Spirit, I hear you. I'm even getting chills like talking about it right now. There were 7 distinct piles and 3 cards that came out on their own. These are the 3 that came out on their own. Now let me show you. Since I had 10 cards, I did a 10 card spread, 5 above and 5 below. So let me show you. So it's upside down for you right now, but let's see. We have the 5 of Cups, the Emperor, King of Wands, 7 of Swords, the Fool, 10 of Coins, 4 of Cups, Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups, and the Hierophant. So let's take a look at them. All right, y'all, it was definitely, a message that apparently had to come out. So we, and I put them out in the pile, the 3 on top, and then I took from the piles as they moved away from me, with the Hierophant being our final card. So I have no idea who this is for, but apparently you need this message. This may be for more than one person. This may be for several of you. Keep in mind, because it is a general reading, take what does resonate and leave what doesn't. So we start out here with the 5 of Cups. Somebody being heartbroken over something. Heartbroken. There we go. Heartbroken, feeling intense grief, intense burden associated with the grief. I see a little bit of anger here as well. Somebody's trying to gain their stability back after being heartbroken. We see here that we move from this energy of grief and heartbreak, this overwhelming emotions, to suddenly saying, you know, I'm not going to take any more of that. I'm going to get control of this situation, and I am going to put my foot down in my own mind and take care of what needs to be taken care of to have control again in my life. So you come from this point of feeling helpless, feeling heartbroken, to, okay, I can do this. I can get beyond this mental energy that I'm dealing with. So then you move forward with this incredible strength of the Emperor. The Emperor is very much about law and order. He's very strong. Very, very strong. Accomplished as well. Once you decide, if this is you, now this could be you or this could be somebody you're dealing with. Once the decision is made to take control of the situation, take control of your mind, your thoughts, your mental processes regarding this heartbreak, and to come out of that negativity and move towards something more positive, whoops, then you harness the energy of the King of Wands, the strength of the Emperor and the King of Wands. The strength of the Emperor and the King of Wands. Like, there's nothing holding you back. You just decide you're going to move forward. you're going to move forward. And wait till we see what you're going to move forward towards. You're going to move forward. You're going to gain that boldness, that confidence of the King of Wands. That fiery passion, that creative kind of energy that propels you forward. And then we have the Seven of Swords. So after you gain this boldness of the King of Wands, the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is, those thoughts of betrayal and feeling as if you're kind of alone. Could be a result of, somebody having gossiped about you, feeling betrayed in some way, or you may have betrayed someone else. But that's not the energy that I'm feeling from this. I'm feeling a sense of strength to move past that mental energy as well. Because we have two difficult mental energies here. We have the grief, the heartbreak, and then this feeling of betrayal, this kind of like mental strife going on, And with the Seven of Swords, I feel like you're gaining that strength to move forward and move forward alone, in a sense. You're not going to be alone, and I'll tell you why in a minute, but alone from the standpoint of, I'm not going to let these thoughts bother me anymore. I'm not going to let this, emotional upheaval occur anymore. I'm not going to be worried about what other people think about what I want to pursue. I have not gotten to the bottom row yet, but let me show you why I say that. We have the Seven of Swords is right above the Nine of Cups. This is, wishes being fulfilled, goals being achieved, almost to that point of completion, almost to the point of the Ten of Cups, which happened to be on the bottom of the deck. Ten of Cups has already come out in the last two readings. I chose not, I was going to leave that for last, but it is on the bottom of our deck when that whole mess occurred. And so that may be important to somebody. But here we are, almost to that point of completion, almost to that point where the wish is fulfilled. This is not being bothered by what other people think about you wanting to pursue this. You wanting to pursue this goal. You wanting to pursue someone. We'll get to that in a minute too. And then you move on to this energy of the Fool, wanting that new beginning. Let me recap our top row real quick, and then we're going to move on to our bottom row. I feel like both rows equate to one person. I'm feeling one person's energy. Okay. Even though we have, three people cards here, I feel one person's energy. So you're going to get, if this is you or your person, is going to get outside of this mental energy of grief and heartbreak and emotional turmoil associated with this sense of loss, is also going to get beyond the worries and concerns of what other people think of you or of this person. I feel very strongly with the Seven of Swords that somebody has been listening to, has been really concerned about what other people think about them. There's a strong sense of, preserving their image for some reason, but yet it's taking them away from what they want in life. And then this is you or this other person saying, I've had enough of the mental energy. I've had enough of the emotional trauma. I'm going to release that. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to gain control of my emotions. I'm going to gain control of my life and the things that are occurring in it in order to move forward towards my wish fulfillment, towards this new beginning. So this is gaining that control, coming up with that plan, devising a way to make it all happen. recognizing that it can be done, gaining that boldness, that confidence. I feel like somebody's gaining their personal confidence back in the sense that I'm not saying that somebody had low self-esteem. I feel like somebody didn't believe in themselves entirely. And so there's this sense that they're starting to see that they're capable of creating what it is they want to create and having what it is that they want to have in their life. Now in the next row, we're going to show what that is. So, and then this is excitement, exuberance, that enthusiasm to move towards a new beginning here. So row 2. I love row 2. It's quite beautiful. Now, let me remind you, I put these cards in the order in which they appeared on the floor, on the table, and on the floor as it moved away from me. I wish I had taken a picture. There were 7 distinct piles. They fell in piles. In a line, too. In piles. We have the 10 of coins. Working towards having a stable foundation, working towards having, a good financial security, having, a stable home life, having a stable relationship, having a stable career. This is working towards that. Somebody was feeling a sense of grief, possibly over some aspect of their life that did not have that stability, that did not have that foundation. But like I said, they were taking control of that situation. And then we have here a desire to make some sort of offer to someone. Whether this is an expression of emotions or whether this is somebody moving forward, making, an expression of love in some sort of way. Could be somebody asking you out on a date, or, this person gaining the clarity that they need to have that forward movement with regards to a relationship. So I feel like somebody did not have a very stable life. And once they get that stability in their life, they get that stability, they get, they take control of their life here with the Emperor. Once they take control of their life here with the Emperor and they get everything sorted out, I feel like that's the time when this person is going to reach out and express something to somebody. Because their desire is to have a new beginning with regards to love. So I'm not saying that, they're in love with you or anything like that, but their desire is to have a new beginning with regards to a relationship. It's their wish, their dream, their hope. Because what they really want is a relationship. This person who didn't have their act together gets their act together with that energy of the Emperor so that they can reach out, express how they feel to somebody. Once they express how they feel to somebody, they're going to get that new start with regards to love here, because they're going to be bold, they're going to be confident, and they are going to charge forward towards it. And then we see this movement towards this wish fulfillment with regards to this relationship. And not only that, but not worrying about what other people are going to think about this connection. There's some aspect to this connection that this person is worried about what their friends and family are going to think. And so they're not going to be worried about that going forward. And here's our new beginning. Our new beginning with regards to a relationship. It's absolutely beautiful. And it's going to be a very loving, harmonious relationship, connection. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I had no intentions of doing another reading for the collective. I'm doing the personal readings right now, and but that happened in between a couple of them, and I was like, all right, Spirit. See, I'm getting chills right now. Strongly. This was a reading somebody needed to hear. I don't know who it's for. I don't know if it's for the person who is trying to get their life together in order to express how they feel. I don't know if it's a reading to that person in order to help them to have the strength of the King of Wands, by being able to see what this connection holds. This connection holds peace, harmony, happiness, love, joy, laughter, fun. I don't know if it's to that person or if this is to the person who is dealing with somebody that's going through this, but somebody needed to hear it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take Romance Angels. I brought, for readings, for personal readings and collective readings, I brought 5 of my decks with me. I have a trip and wait for myself, so 6 technically. All right. Okay. Spirit, what can you tell me about this connection? Just so you know, we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Codependency, somebody may be dealing with an addiction issue. Like I said, somebody's trying to get their life together. Maybe they're dealing with an addiction issue. And at the bottom of the deck, we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Thus why somebody may be worried about what other people are going to think. I think 3 is enough. So there is a lot of chemistry here between this person and their love interest. There is a codependency concern possibly. Won't be for everybody, but for some it will be. Some sort of toxic situation or an addiction that may be affecting your love life. Tend to have that sort of thing tends to have a very wide ranging effect on a couple. So keep that in mind. And keep an open mind because your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. This is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I felt like I was being forced to do another reading, and I'm very glad I did because it's really quite beautiful. And for whomever, and there I get chills again. Somebody needed this reading. Whoever resonates with this, let me know, please, because wow, this is huge. All right, my dears. Have a beautiful night. See you again soon. I'm going back to personal readings. Bye.